Thank you for staying late.
No, thank you for staying. Thank all of you for staying late.
I'm Carolyn Sheehan. I'm founder and executive director of Blackstone Academy in Pawtucket. We're a 20-year-old high school for 350 students who are from Central Falls, Pawtucket, and Providence. And I felt it was important to give my perspective as a school administrator and to give my extreme opposition to H.8 310, and we'll start by just saying that I do not believe that most schools or districts who don't presently have SROs even knew that this bill was introduced, and I don't believe there was any attempt to reach out to districts, to reach out to schools, school departments, parents, students, but also even police departments across the state. I don't think they know about this. And no one's really asked about our needs before they thought it was a good idea to mandate resource officers in every school. I have no idea if municipalities would have any capacity to even staff this. So we'll just start with some of the obvious practicalities of implementing this. I think that people who have been here tonight have done an extraordinary job expressing some of the very huge concerns that many of us would have. There's been decades of practice and research which contribute to the formula of the creation of safe schools. First and foremost, they have to address the social and emotional needs of the students. This includes training teachers, staff, and students in nonviolent conflict resolution techniques appropriate to the age group served by the school. There's schools where everyone's trained and supported in practices, such as discipline with dignity and restorative justice practices. Safe schools give natural consequences and utilize law enforcement only when the law has been violated severely and physical conflicts or significant threats occur. Programs like the ALICE program allow all school staff and students to make split-second decisions when a threat of violence occurs or an active shooting takes place. I'm proud to say that we have all of those programs in my school. And our school community, our students, our teachers, our parents, consider our school a safe place to be, in fact, rely on it as a sanctuary. I also want to say that we have secured the school in the ways necessary, unfortunately, with things like camera systems and locks and bullet-resistant glass, because those threats are a reality. We rarely have to call Pawtucket police, but when we do, they can get to us in 2 to 3 minutes. We're half a mile from the station. They're always patrolling, and when students want to talk to police officers about career interests they may have or other things, they make themselves available. We have hosted many forums where students and police have actually shared empathy with each other about their points of view. What's it like to be a student on the street? What's it like to be a kid on the street in the cities that they live in? What's it like to be a police officer? Those dialogues happen because we create them, and unfortunately, they're always seem to be initiated from our end or from our students' end. Those are the kind of things that need to happen, but they need to happen in much more natural ways than just maybe by an officer who may choose, maybe an officer who wants to be with kids and wants to be in a school position. That is not every officer. I'll also say that my perspective is such that I am married to a retired Central Falls police officer. I know that not all officers want to, or many of them, want to be out doing their job in the community, helping in schools as needed, when they are needed for criminal offenses, not in this way. Many of them have shared that with me. So I hope that I appreciate you listening, especially to the important student voices tonight. They are real. This is what we as educators have to do in order to keep our schools safe. And I hope that you can learn from some of us who have had positive safe school experiences. Thank you.
Thank you for your testimony. We were